Good evening and welcome back to Lettice Farming. This is Elms Creek, and there's been a bit of an update which has caused save games not to work properly and save and everything else, but they have done an update which has sort of repaired the damage around the side of this building. So if you looked at the last one, all of this was open. There's still a little bit just here. There was a big gap going down this bit here. That's now been removed. There was a bit of a gap here. That's all been sorted out now. So hopefully it's better. But it did affect the save game and everything else. So I've tried my best to get it back up to where it was. So what I need to do is, in this field we are planting wheat. So we are definitely doing wheat. So we're just going to find the wheat on here and we'll start this off. So we'll get this wheat going, and while we're getting this wheat going, what we need to do is let's take this one. We'll take this one. So in this little one we're just going to go and get our weeder, because as you can see the canola fields have got some weeds in them. So we need to get that done. They also need spraying with fertiliser, if I remember rightly. Let's just have a quick look. So we've got on there, back over to precision farming, and we want pH levels are good, which is, that's our lime, nitrogen. So we can see that actually I've already sprayed them, so they're fine. Plot 5 is going to need spraying. Yeah. The yield in 79 is still showing pretty crap, really. So yeah, not sure. I think that might just be because of the field type. We've got salty clay in there. But either way, it needs a bit of weeding anyway. So let's go get our weeder, and we can get that done. I want to put soybeans in the other two fields, but I can't do that until after the winter. What I might do is put oxygen in there, so that it will develop a load of fertiliser, and then we can just drill over the top of it. That would increase the environmental score, so that might be an option. We've only got a little small home weeder, so things will look up. I want to get the greenhouse started today as well, so need to get that done. Want to get lettuce growing in there. So we've got 3 tasks to do today. 1, I need to weed those 3 fields. 2, I need that wheat field seeded, and then I need to fertilise it. Yeah, and it's probably going to need weeding tomorrow, next month. And I need to get the greenhouse positioned and up and running for lettuce. So they're my jobs to do today, so it shouldn't take too long. And if I've got time, I might get a little contract out of the way or something else like that, because I'm still looking at trying to increase our money yield so we can get another field. More fields, bigger profits, just means more work. Yeah, I'll keep my eye out on the used market and see what turns up, because there is still rather a lot of stuff that we need to get. So we've got that. I mean, we could do with upgrading up doing some of these tractors. So what I might do is be a little bit cheeky and just go up and down with 2 of these. So hopefully this will all work out. So hopefully this keeps it on a nice straight line all the way through. I can get these 2 fields done fairly quickly. I do feel that I'm not going to just do all workers, I need to do something myself. What's going on here? That's it. Game plays a bit of silly sod sometimes. So we can see they're getting rid of all these weeds, which is a good thing. So this is just going to help increase and enhance our yield and everything else. Don't know what I'm going to do about this long field. Unless anyone can suggest a crop for this field. Yeah, so what would be the best crop to put in there for return basis? Yeah. Drop me a message in the comments, let me know what I should put in here. And to improve the yield and everything else based on that soil type. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one finished and I'm going to get the other one done, and I'll bring you back afterwards. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Right, so that's the hoeing done, those 3 fields done. What I'm just looking at is what's in reused sales, and at the moment nothing that really interests me. The only thing that might have been is this big old tractor here, because it is an absolute beast of a machine, but I can't afford that at the moment. What I do need to do is on here is we can get a greenhouse. Yeah. So I've got a boosted greenhouse mod turns in. That's going to produce so much lettuce. It'll be unbelievable. Don't really want to use a boosted mod at the moment. Yeah, I want to try and keep it fairly straightforward. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to where is it? Spin that camera around a bit. And just there. Right, so that's in place. What I want to do as well is I want to get rid of this wall trough just here, because that don't help anybody. And in here, not farmhouses, I'm putting that one in instead. And the only other thing I need is to now go get a water tanker. And as I said, this is going to grow lettuce. So that is what I'm looking for. Just drop that there. Right, water tanker it is. Hey, start of the game always goes a little bit slowly. So there's that. It's all so that we can get a good start. So if I can get the lettuce set up today, then that's going to produce all winter. Now the best time to sell the lettuce and all that lot is probably going to be about February, and the restaurant and everything else is right next to us, so it should be a nice short little hop to sell those. So hopefully everyone's doing alright and you're enjoying the series. Please let us know what you think, if there's anything you think we should be doing or anything else like that. So there's that. So what we need is a water tanker. Yeah, so just something like this. So we've got a few we can choose from. I mean, this is the standard. This is the one I've been using on other games and everything else. Yeah. So out of it, this one gives me 7,000. This is 7,300. So this one gives me slightly more than this one. That's 8,000 for 25, 6.5. So let's have a look. Now capacity, double full capacity. So here I can get 14.6 at the same So can I just leave that as black and change that. See, that looks quite nice. I'm going to get that. So we'll get this, fill it up with water, go fill up the greenhouse, start the lettuces. Yeah. And now that has dropped me down. I'm now down to 55,939. But with the fields planted and all that sort of stuff, I do have to weed and fertilise the wheat field. But those fields are all ready, so the next month can be a couple of contracts. So all the vegetables are being done. November we've got corn and that lot to harvest. So there's stuff to be that we can do down on the farm and everything else. So yeah, there's always something to do. We just have to wait and keep an eye on that money situation and all that sort of stuff. The other thing we might do is just quickly put a wind turbine in. That will offset some of the production costs and everything else by generating an income every single month. Okay, we'll fill this up with water. Now I haven't had a message to say there's been a problem with the wheat drawer at the moment, so I will have to go check that in a minute. Just make sure it's still got seed and that lot in. So there's that, and I'm just going to keep an eye on the use section and see what pops up. See if there's anything handy in there. So if we look at it at the precise moment in time, we have a plough, we have a spreader. Yeah. A good seeder would be helpful. One that fertilises as well. So we'll quickly load all this up. While that's loading with water, let's start this off. Let's hope it don't crash because it's now saving. Oh, that looks like it's gone through, thank goodness. So there's 7,000, and what I want is lettuce. So it says there for every 8 water I get 4 lettuce, and it's going to do 1,008 cycles every month. Yeah, so roughly speaking we're looking at 8,000 water, and that should turn into 4,000 lettuce. Right, so we've got that. So we have got that. I'm going to activate that. That should all start working. Yeah, so there's that. Let's just pop back over here. Right, so that's still going. Still 500 litres of wheat in there. So there's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just mindful of time and everything else. Let's just pop in here, and I'm going to quickly take a screenshot of. So I'm going to get rid of everything. This it's just literally screenshot grabbed. So the first greenhouse. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next half, or the next part. So toggle that back on. So thank you very much. As I say, hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a comment. What do you think we should do about this field up here, the one with really bad soil type? So just as a reminder, oh, where is it? Just here. So we have silty clay, so I need something to go in here. Yeah, something that will help in the long run. So drop your comments in the box, and we'll go from there. As I say, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye for now.